I'm here to show you charts in Excel 2013. First thing, this is a cool feature. I want all the totals. I highlight this. Then I put my finger on the control key, drag down. I could click on the auto sum up there or do alt equal. I got them all in. Next little tip. Let's say you want to reformat this whole section. Click in the first cell, put your finger on the shift key, click in the lower right, it's highlighted, comma, reduce the decimals. I want to do a chart. When you're doing this in 2013, you get the quick analysis tool in the lower right hand corner. I click here, going to do a couple of charts. I'm going to click on charts, clustered, and I may not like that. The problem that's going on, I need to include the product and other things. I undo. Be very careful when you're highlighting. We don't want the totals. Go over here, charts, clustered. This makes sense. I click in the edge, pull it down, pull it to the right, make it a little deeper. So I've got that. Few things I want to show you. This has a title in here, The Easy Way. You click in here, go into the formula bar, Acme 2015 sales. You got that there. Next thing, you might want to have a left column. With the 2013, it goes a lot differently. I go on this arrow here, and I say primary vertical. Check that off. I got a box right here. I click up here, sales in millions. Enter. You want to change the look of the table. Very cool. When you click on the table, you got the format, the design, you got a bunch of styles. Hover your mouse, you click over it. You want to do a couple of more things with this. You click on the data bar. You could change the color. You can do other things here. You can add the labels. You go into style or color over here. You can also narrow it down on select and just choose LA in Florida. You got to say apply. So it's just showing LA in Florida. I want all of them back. Apply. Click out of it. It shows the chart. Let's say you want this on another page where it says move chart up here. Click there. Say new sheet. You could name it 215 sales. So you got it on a whole sheet. Let's do another one. What I want to do is just talk about the product and the totals for the year, non-adjacent ranges. You could highlight A1 through A5, put your finger on the control key, highlight the same shape, and then it doesn't give me the tool anymore. That little quick access, you go to insert, it shows charts. I'll just do another column. You could do a 3D this time, and you could just say, click here, total sales by product. Okay, next thing here. Again, you could change the style if you want. And it's giving me the labels here, which is nice, okay? But let's say you don't want it. You click on Add Chart Element. It says Data Labels. Click on None. You have it missing. Okay, next thing you want to do, let's say you want to change the color of the font, the size. Home tab, choose a color, choose a size, make it bold. You could change the font style if you like. So you have something like that. You could always undo. I'm going back into here. Format. You could go into Word Art Styles. When you do that, it just changes it. So you can do the features I mentioned before. You can also click on when it's selected. It shows format selection. Reset there. And if you want to do something else, you could say back wall, side wall, plot area. It's in there. And if I want to change the color, I double click on just this one. It's going to go into the paint bucket. You could go into the fill. I could change the color to something else. You could click on each one, change the color to something else. You could go into here with the fill. I could do a gradient where it shows some presets in there, or I could go and use other styles. A lot of things you can do there. It's a small graph. Next thing here, if I go on picture or texture fill, you can insert a picture from file. And if it goes in there, you can browse your pictures. And let's say I want to put that little kitty cat in there. It shows it in there. There's a lot of features in here. This here, you can add more formatting. This allows you to do other things. A lot of things you can do. You're on the data point. And if you click on this, you double click, it will, or plus, you can go into other things like grid lines. You could add a legend. You don't need a legend because you have the description there. You want the data labels, check it off. You want axis titles, you got the two there. The vertical one, you could just go in there. You got the brackets and say quantity, whatever it is, and then you could just say product. So that's a very mini lesson on charts. I want to make it bigger, just drag it over, and you can't do a multiple selection on these things. So if you want to make it bigger, because it's so small, 16 bold, same thing here. Good luck with your charts.